Hello, welcome to the thing I do Saturday morning sprints, where I will not be reading in the first sprint at least.
Oh.
As previously discussed, I do have to. I'm gonna try and retake the thumbnail photo so it's more less messy, more posed. I may try a few things with it just to see if that. I just told my friends that my click-through rate is super low, like lower than normal, and it YouTube says it's not hurting my views, but it's hurting my feelings. So that is the exact quote I just said. Yeah, 2 minutes ago. But that's not what we're here to talk about at this moment. Right now, we are here to talk about books and what we are going to be reading. Real quick, for anybody who may be new, because I have a couple new people that have subscribed. For anybody that may be new, do y'all want to introduce yourselves and tell people who you are?
Hi, my name is Aoife. I know it's not spelled like it said at all. I come from Arlene, but I come from Ireland, wherever Arlene is. I come from Ireland. I've lived in Germany for about 6 years. I am primarily a contemporary romance girly, but I will also read thrillers and historical fiction and literary fiction. Thor. You have
awesome. You introduced yourself very well.
Yeah, that was a good introduction. I'm like, damn, we could be taking.
Did, however, forget the entire country I grew up in, but it happens.
I mean, some of us would like to forget the entire country we grew up in.
Like as you said on my tweet this morning, I'm so sorry for Americans.
We just like
it'd be rough out in these streets.
It'd be rough in the streets.
Sometimes it feels like the world might be better off without most of us.
But not you guys.
Yeah, there's a handful of people.
Like when Dwight in The Office said we need a new plague, we didn't actually mean that.
But we didn't mean that plague.
That's funny. I just, I don't know. I think a lot of us did not get what is called home training, apparently, when we were growing up, and we just act like asses everywhere, including our own home. So, anyways, but especially when we're abroad.
Yeah. There's an entire person I follow on TikTok who does Americans in the Wild as a series. It's at 56 parts right now, and I don't think she's running out of material.
She'd have to run out of Americans first, and there's like several million of us. All right, Thor, would you like to introduce yourself?
Yes, okay. Hihani Washite. My name is Michelle. I read Indigenous books, contemporary, YA, mostly YA, and I also bullet journal.
Mm-hmm. I need to get my bullet journal out.
I do too. I'm starting on the second half I'm planning 3 months ahead. And so my August setup is going to be Heartstopper since the next season is coming out in August. And I thought it was like a perfect like back to school theme. So I took these out.
Yeah.
And I'm doing a vlog right now where it's bookshelf reorganization, and I realized that I have only read, I had to write it on a post-it note. I've only read 93 books of my personal library. Otherwise, I have 300 books.
I thought you were going to say I've only read 93 books this year, and I was
I thought you were going to say that too, and I was like, only 93?
We're talking about what your definition of a slump is, my friend.
Like 28 books, I think.
That's not bad.
Goodreads says I'm like 14 books behind my goal. So
Goodreads can go and fuck itself. It keeps telling me you are 4 books behind schedule, and I'm like, I don't care. I'm just out here vibing, girl.
To Goodreads.
I'm just out here vibing, girl.
I do not pay attention to Goodreads any longer. I'm just like, yeah, you exist. I update you every now and then.
Goodreads makes you feel bad about yourself, man.
They really do.
So, anyways, I mean, half the time I'm like, I have read those 15 books. I just haven't put them in your system because I use a different.
That's fair.
Oh, that's not me.
Lose track of my time.
I don't know if you guys use the Storygraph or if it's as big over in the US, but they started doing this reading streak a while ago, and I signed up for it, and now I'm like, okay, I have to read something because I have to update my streak and I have to make the little flames still be flamey.
You get to put the little box. You get to color the little box in.
Yeah,
Nice.
I'm a ticky boxy girl.
A fun little dopamine rush.
Yeah.
You're like, nice. I did the thing.
I like a ticky box. That shows me that I did good.
Me too. I just have to remember that I put the ticky box in my bullet journal and actually do the ticky box. So, anyways, I have been very bad this last year, which is sad because I've had some really fire spreads since the theme for my bullet journal this year is Taylor Swift. So I think what I'm going to have to do, because it's it's June 10th, and I have yet to start all of my Speak Now. Like I have some of the stuff in there, but like I have to get to start my Speak Now spreads. So I think what I'm going to have to do is just when July happens, I'm gonna need to just start over from the beginning and actually be on top of it.
Is July going to be Speak Now?
What?
Is July going to be Speak Now?
June was gonna. So March was supposed to be Speak Now, and then no. Yeah, I've skipped the last several months because I wasn't really being consistent. And like by the time I would get to where I could sit down and do the bullet journal part, it'd be like, oh, it's May 15th and I am in Canada. I was not in Canada on May 15th. Yes, I was in Canada on May 15th. Never mind. So I was literally sitting in Cal's living room. So I want to give Speak Now the full month. And so I just kept putting it off because it's my favorite album. And
so were you going in album order for every month?
I was going in album order.
Because in my head, I was trying to think like, which is June?
Yeah.
I think it's Reputation.
Once I've done, normally June would be Reputation. Once I've done Speak Now, I will have done all of the albums at least once. And like, I have so many ideas of how I can do it better. So I'm like, I'm just going to start over in July and go from there. And then, so I'll have a Speak Now version that's the old Speak Now. And then we'll have Speak Now with all of the cool Taylor's version stickers that are going to come out in July and August. So anyways, what are we reading this morning?
Lesbians.
Just lesbians.
Just lesbians. Also bisexual people, but lesbians. This is a reread. Bree put it into my head to reread Delilah and Astrid's books, and then start with Iris's book after then, because I have a NetGalley copy, and I just want a little refresh before I go into Iris. But I accidentally read some Goodreads reviews of Iris as I was filming this morning, and it seems like it's a really good ending to the trilogy. So I need to finish this book so then I can read the next book and then I can read Iris.
Oh, that's so cute. I love it.
That sounds
We're
great.
ready. We're ready.
Yeah. I love it. I love it when a trilogy ends really well.
Me too. I love like a linear all doing well rather than a whoop.
Yeah. I think it's easier to do that too when you have like a romance series where it's like their companion novels. So like you're following the people from the first couple books, but it's like you don't have to worry about because it's a separate story in every novel. So you don't have to worry about that middle book syndrome necessarily.
Yeah. I prefer a companion novel to a series because I like seeing everybody's life because I'm so nosy. I like seeing what this person from the first book is doing in the third book and what this person from the second book did in the first book. And you definitely get that with a companion novel, but you don't get that with a full run series of the same character as your main character.
Yeah. Yeah, you have to like get into some like really like that's almost like you don't like with fantasy, you don't get that unless there's like a sequel series half the time, you know?
Yeah. Which
is one of the fun things about Tamora Pierce, because you'll be reading it and one of the characters from a previous series will pop up and you'll be like, it's them!
I know you.
That's one of my favorite. Like, I'll just be sitting there, like, it'll start to describe something, or someone will come in, and I'll be like, wait a minute, I know someone who's able to do that exact thing. And then
it's literally when you're meeting Kel and everything, and like she's doing her thing, and then all of a sudden they're like, yeah, and then the lioness walked in. I'm like, the lioness just bowed immediately.
Yeah, you do that. Like, TV shows will do that a lot, and a lot of them do that really well. That's really fun.
Yeah.
Surprise you with, oh, this random character is popping up that we haven't seen. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I can't remember what it was that I wanted. Anyways, I am going to be retaking a thumbnail photo because YouTube didn't like mine. It's fine. It only took 4 drafts for me to find the perfect thumbnail.
Oof.
Anyways, Brianna suggested that I get rid of reading vlog, like the title of the thumbnail. She's like, because a lot of the time that just tanks your what's it called? Click your rate for people.
Oh yeah.
Granted, it is like 45 minutes.
I don't know what works for titles anymore. I've tried to put BookTube at the end of videos and see if that works. It don't work. I've tried tag. It don't seem to be working. I don't know what seems to work anymore.
Yeah. All right, let's see who we have in the comments. Skylar. Hey, Skylar. Rereading Beach Read for a buddy read, and then reading Little Women for the first time.
Oh, you know what's really good for asking that stuff?
To be rereading which one? Rereading
Little Women. I wish I was reading that again for the first time.
Mm-hmm. I mean,
what were you saying?
It's been so long since I read it, so I probably could. And I finished, is it Your Name or Yes, No by Esther Yee a few hours ago. Nice. Rated at 3.5 stars.
Nice.
Morning, Lexi. Going to be doing laundry and finishing If the Shoe Fits. Nice. I need to read that one at some point.
Same.
Yeah, I need to read a lot of books. Beth and her books joined. Morning, I've got today off, so I can actually join sprints. Cleaning and trying to finish A Gathering of Shadows today after running a quick errand during the first sprint. Nice. A Gathering of Shadows is such a good, like, I know people get on it for being slow and nothing happening, but like the angst and the pining, the like, exactly what I love.
Is that a V.E. Schwab, or am I confusing it with another book?
No, it's the second book in the Shades of Magic
trilogy.
And it's funny because as someone who's read the trilogy, I definitely think it is the weakest of the 3. It's not my, like, obviously it's not my favorite, because that would be A Conjuring of Light. But like upon rereading it, when you know what is going to happen in the book and when the thing that the book is building up to, because it's building up to 2 characters meeting, when you know when that's going to happen and how that's going to happen, like so much is just like like you're just like you don't even know, my friend. Like, oh my god, they are so obsessed with each other and they don't realize it. Anyways, I'm of the less popular Kel and Lila ship. That's my ship. But I also
everybody has different ships.
Yes, they do. Well, you know, sometimes the main ship is the least popular ship in the thing, but that's okay. Renee is here. As always, I have several books I'm working on. Cassandra Complex by Holly Smale, and then a gay contemporary called Two Princes by Eric Goff. Oops. A Tale of Two Princes. Okay, I've heard of that one. Alex has joined us as well. Good morning. Captioning my book haul.
I was gonna say Alex is if you want to like know more about YouTube-y stuff, Alex is the one.
Yeah.
Like, I'll come to him with any idea or whatever, and he's like, "Oh, you should do this," and it works out.
Nice. I've been trying.
You may get a message from me later on, Alex. Don't worry about it. It's nothing personal.
I've been trying. Like, at some point, I'm gonna get around to like actually doing some of the shit on my research tab on my YouTube because it suggested some things. for some reason, and it's funny because I'm not a really like thrillers are not my brand, but for some reason, thrillers get so much attention on my channel. I'm like, I don't understand why, but okay. I don't dislike them.
The audience wants what they want.
So, anyways, Skylar, I'm going to be doing a lot of TBR organizing too these sprints. I have so many challenges / readathons I'm doing. I need to start working on my TBR.
I feel that.
That's today's goal is sometime in these first couple sprints, I need to finish Painted Devils so I can start Scatagorathon.
Oh yeah. This is for Scatagorathon.
Yeah. I was going to finish it last night, but then I sat down and started playing games on my computer.
Okay.
And then it was 2 a.m.
Oh.
Been there.
But I went through an entire quest thing on Zeus. So
yay!
That counts.
We've gone from Jason. We've gone from Jason to the Labors of Hercules. So, anyways, I don't even think I have the old. Like I still have the disc from when I got it the first time, but I don't think I have it where I can actually reach it and show y'all. Do I? Do I? Nope. That's what the fuck. Okay, I didn't even realize I had that. Well, that's not Zeus, but it's close. It's one of these like really old computer games. This is the sequel game. I also apparently have Age of Mythology, which I did not know. And Myst.
Doesn't going through your drawers always bring out some really weird shit though? Like you're always like, I had this and I did not know, and I've always had this.
I mean, the funny thing is I've been thinking about I want to play this and actually get past the first level for once in my life. Because I think, did I get rid of it? I thought I had a guidebook for Myst. Might have gotten rid of it though. Anyways, sorry. But yeah, I was playing Greek mythology games until 2 a.m. in the morning.
Happens.
And then
I have a question. Were you a Greek mythology? Were you like ancient Greece, ancient Rome, or ancient Egypt girly?
Aoife, what is my favorite series of all time?
It's Percy Jackson. All the way.
Oh, so Egypt.
All the way.
Talk more about that.
So I was into all three, but ancient Greece. I mean, the book that got me into Greek mythology is downstairs.
Because I have 2 books on my TBR, well, on my shelf, that are both ancient Greek retellings. Ariadne and the Song of Achilles. And I was an Egyptian girly.
Eventually, we need to read this.
We do need to read it. It's sitting
That
right
is a beautiful cover.
I think we need to discuss how we want to move forward with this book club at some point, Thor.
We're still going. When it happens, it happens.
Anyways, no, I read Delaire's book of Greek mythology. I probably butchered their name. It's French. And was obsessed. And like I'll go grab it during the sprint so I can show y'all like some of the illustrations are gorgeous.
Is it an old one from like the 70s or something like that?
Yeah, basically.
I think they read that to us in English class.
Yeah, so I read the Percy Jackson books because the movies were coming out, and I knew I knew about it because of the movies, and I was like, oh, it's Greek mythology. I'll enjoy this. I did not realize it was going to take over my life.
Should happen.
So, anyways, but yeah, no, I was a Greek mythology girly, and so it's really funny because like I'll read things like Electra, and I'll be like, so I did an entire class where we had to break down the Oresteia, and this is just the Oresteia with female main character. Like, what? There's nothing happening.
Fair.
So, like, I had to dissect that place so many times because I was a Greek mythology nerd and I was a theater major. So, anyways, good morning, RK. Skylar says it's your name. Okay. This is really funny. Hi, Alex says DMs are open, but we have Skylar asking who's that hosted by the Scatagorathon, and then Brianna pops into the chat.
It's like, hi, it's me.
Hey, it's me. I'm the problem.
Yeah, exactly. It is being a problem because I haven't started yet. I think she may have missed that part though. Brianna, Scatagorathon is a patron readathon that Brianna does every so often. Renee says, love Aru. Lots of people saying hi to each other. Lexi, Percy Jackson is the reason I fell in love with reading. Percy Jackson, I read the December of my senior year in college. So I was reading it I read it in January because the gift card that got me the first 3 books was a birthday present. And I hadn't realized I hadn't been having fun reading because I took a lot of literature classes and I enjoyed them. I hadn't realized how much I wasn't reading and how like reading hadn't been fun in a while because it was always schoolwork. Until I sat down and read Percy Jackson. I was like, oh, that's right. This is fun. So Brianna has about an hour and a half left of Astor. It's Astor Parker Doesn't Care, right?
Fail.
Doesn't fail.
Astor Parker doesn't fail.
You have the one that's
Delilah doesn't care.
Green doesn't care. Yeah.
And Iris Kelly doesn't date.
I am going to lose my ever-loving mind, Lexi.
I think we'll need to set you up a support group. You are, though.
Are you kidding me? Support group? I will be living my best life in September. More Percy and Annabeth, please. And then we also should get the show either late this year or early next year. Like, I'll need support when the show ends. That's
we can be made available.
Renee says, I loved all of them as a kid, still do. Maybe I love the King Chronicles a tiny bit better than PJO.
Fair.
Nice. They do deserve the love. Skylar is already doing Mel's TBR Bluff readathon. Nice. Okay, that's all just readathon going back and forth. Cool. Okay, so I have pulled up a timer for this.
Yay.
I know Helpful. That's shocking to y'all.
Helpful.
I didn't get to say what I was doing, but I'm doing a card.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yes. Father thing.
Oh, that's so cute.
That's really nice.
Yeah, I'm not done with the doodles yet, but it should look pretty cool after I'm done.
It's gorgeous.
I am going to be out of town for Father's Day, which is hilarious because I will
be out of the country.
Also, out of town for Mother's Day. In my defense, so was my mother. She was seeing my brother graduate. Anyways. Early next year, I have to wait till early. Okay, I do need a support group, Aoife.
I will be available. September, I'm good. I've got one thing on, but I will be available.
Nice. Okay. Elena says, good morning, me, Aoife, and Thor. And then I just finished Hidden Palace yesterday morning. Do we need help choosing a book? We can help choosing a book if we need, or if you've already got plans, go for it. I am going to set the timer up. I need to make one of my weekend tasks making more versions of this timer. Oh, motherfucker, are you going to work?
Love technology. Love technology bringing us to our fucking knees.
Yep.
It's like, what if the internet did not work? Good morning, Scorpio Rising. Thank you. Reading No Exit by Taylor Adams. I heard such good things about that. Like, I think I need to read it. It's still, we're still the circle of death. Don't forget to sign up for the summer reading time. Did you know? It's sitting in my car. My library has an adult summer reading challenge.
The way I am so jealous right now. Oh my God.
I can scan it and send you copies. I haven't looked at it, but I was there.
Will they give you pizza?
Well, I can't eat the pizza anyways, so.
Fair.
Otherwise, she will.
But they did give me a craft.
Okay.
And Thor's about to be like, yeah, I've seen what happens when Margaret has dairy.
I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm not scarred at all.
In my defense, I was in fact actually fine.
You were just casually like, oh shit, I just had dairy. That was probably not a good idea.
I need to stop eating that. Yes, so I was picking up library books last weekend, and they went, Margaret, would you? Well, they didn't actually use my name, but like, would you like the thing for our adult reading program for the summer? And I was like, you have an adult reading program? I might have gotten a little loud at my library.
They were probably just glad to see your enthusiasm.
Yes, she was, and then she offered me a crack, which I'm pretty sure is very gay, so I haven't brought it inside yet. Pucks and paperback. Also, Alex also loved No Exit. Brianna, yeah, I know Brianna loved it. Well, that's why I want to read it. It's because Brianna loved it. Are you done? Are you done being dumb now? Thank you. Nope, you are not. Let's try refreshing this bit.
Try refreshing the page.
Yep, okay, thank you. There we go. That's how it. Thank you. It's very nice that you decided to work for us. It's a good thing I have no children because I would be a terrible parent.
I know about that.
Actually, no, I take that back because I can be very encouraging when I like you.
Spoken like a true freaking Capricorn right there.
Yeah, that is peak Capricorn energy.
It's truly like, I don't like, it's not that I like kids in the normal way people like kids. But like, if you are someone else's child, I'm not putting up with your shit. I will put up with so much shit from my friends' children.
That's fair.
Like, oh, you're one of my people. You're good. You're good. If you're someone else's, nope, you get to take care of this. This is your job. Bye. Go deal with your tiny monster. Thank you. So
that'd be my kid, my tiny monster.
Like, I am the person that if mom was on an airplane and the baby had been crying, I would be like, hey, does mom need help? Would she like a break? But if your child is old enough to know right from wrong, now you on your own.
Fair.
So, all right. So, let us go. 3, 2, 1, and mute your mics. Hello. Wow, what just happened? Hello, welcome back. Welcome back. Aoife had to go. She has a meeting. But we are back. How did we do?
I got 2 cards done, and I'm on my 3rd.
Good. Doggone. That's a lot of cards to make.
Well, I mean, like, there's some people that do, like, I don't know, like 200 cards a month. And I've only done, like, I don't know, I think like 13 so far.
Yeah. Nice. Still, in 45 minutes, that's quite a few cards to get through. Do you have like a template that you kind of fall back on, like a, not necessarily like a formula, maybe?
Just as long like it's like you read the message, and sometimes you get like, oh, like they're really close friends, so you like draw certain things, or like it depends on the, like, sometimes they want like something really specialized, like this one, for instance, wants like 2 cats and they have to be like a certain color or something like that. So that one's probably like a bit more complex, but like the Father's Day one turned out okay because I did like doodles on the side.
That's so cute.
Yeah,
like I love your cards.
And technically they're supposed to be done within like 15 minutes because like it doesn't have to be fancy, but like, I don't know. For me, it's like if you're spending $7 on a card, I want to make it a little bit more fancy than what I should be.
I understand that one. What was I going? Oh, I finished. I spent like 20 minutes trying to get the correct pose, and also trying to make it like, because I don't got much cleavage, so I have to do certain poses. Otherwise, it's like I'm flat. I'm like, oh, okay, maybe if we do this. Oh, and we got to tie the shirt behind us. I'm like, ah, God, this is so difficult. She has so much more boobs than I do.
I don't know, because I don't really look at Taylor Swift's boobies or your boobies, but yeah, sure, okay.
Well, I've spent a lot of time analyzing this pose, because trying to recreate it, because this is the 3rd thumbnail that I will have tried to recreate this pose for. So, but I did the things I do for YouTube. I put a hoodie on in like 90-degree weather. It's fine. Oof. I survived. I did 2 separate. I did one with this tank top on, and then I did one with the one of the shirts that I wear in the video. Only it's a newer version because that one, like, all of the unicorns had rubbed off.
Oh.
So I was like, we're gonna get one that has fresh unicorns. Anyways, let's go ahead. Congratulations to your sister, Renee. Unless that's a book, which is, I got My Sister Had a Girl. I'm gonna assume that your sister had a child, because that's the vibe I'm getting from there. So congratulations, or good for you for finding a good book.
Either way, congratulations.
Hey there. Hello, Mari. Joining with Throne of Glass. It is my pleasure for hosting. So, Alex finished captions. Now is going to go listen to more of his audiobook, The Queer Principles of Kit Webb, while updating the description of the video. Yep. Lovable Reader says, good morning. Hey, Nadim, welcome. No such thing as late. As long as we're still going, you can show. Reading Norwegian Woods by Murakami. Have I read? I don't know if I've read Murakami yet. I have not. It's fine. I can't even remember which books I have read, so...
There's a lot of Murakami books, so I mean,
yeah, and it's one of those that, like, I want to try Murakami at least once. I don't know that it's going to be they're going to be the author for me, but I want to, try it once. You might end up liking it. You never know. Lexi started to throw stuff in the crock pot for dinner tonight, and then realized I forgot something at the store. Forgot something. So at the store now, I feel that. Especially, like, for me, it's usually, like, spices and stuff, because the number of times I've gone to use, like, the paprika or the chili powder, and, like, we share spices at my house, and I'll be like, oh, that's a good pencil. I love those pencils.
Oh, yeah. I saw the one where they have, like, the rainbow colors, and I'm like, I know it's all the same lead, but I want this.
You gotta have all the colors. Oh, I think at this point I've gotten rid of all of mine that I have because the erasers they're so old, the erasers hardened. So, and I don't think
you just get a different eraser.
I don't think you can get replaced. Where? I could have sworn I still had my teal one.
They used to come with them.
Yeah. Yeah, they do. And then I think I've used all of them for that one. But anyways, those are such fun pencils, and I love them. I had so many of them at one point. And they also have those as a pen, too. Or they used to have them as a ballpoint pen. Like different colors.
Oh, yeah. I actually save all of my erasers.
You're smarter than some of us are.
Yeah. So like if I need one, I got some.
I have a whole bunch of Happy Planner discs for reasons I don't know.
I used to have the one where it's an eraser, but it's like really long.
That's what my extra guitar pick was.
But I gotta get a new one of those.
Oh, those are so cool. Like I used to use those for art and stuff.
They're really handy.
Okay, I have a random Hawaiian thing for my. Yeah, I don't have any of my erasers anymore. Got Happy Planner discs, don't know why, and so much lead. Like,
at least you know you need it when you need it, you have it.
Yeah. Well, it's funny because I barely ever use mechanical pencils anymore, just because like a girl likes the feel of a wood pencil in her hand, and I mostly use mechanical pencils. I still have my student IDs from when I was in Gainesville. And got one from Southeastern, and then we've got this bitch I had to tape together.
I don't even know where mine are.
That's hilarious. I save the weirdest shit, and then apparently don't save any of my erasers, but I have more Post-its. Yeah, anyways, I don't know why I'm doing this. Let's get back to what we're actually
Margaret Organization Edition.
Yeah, this drawer actually might as well not exist because for all that I actually go in and I use it. But like I used to use mechanical pencils a lot for like school and stuff. But when I'm writing, I like a wood pencil in my hand, especially if I'm like writing or I'm doing art. Like I like a good number 2 pencil.
Like writing as an author writing?
Writing as in handwriting, like for my books, for letters, for any of that. Like I go through phases where I'm like, I need to use this specific thing. Like I either need, like I'll be like, I need to use a Sharpie pen. I need to use a pencil. I want to use my, like, just go through phases of like, this is what I need to write with currently right now. And it's real fun when that switches halfway through, like when you've gone some and you don't have the other thing that you need. So
that's good though.
Like I have these at work, the G2s, because they just write so smoothly until they give up.
The G2s are my favorite.
Yeah.
I would fight an old lady in the store for the last one.
But some of the ones or the last pack I got, like they did this weird thing where even though there would be ink left in it, it would stop. Like it would stop before all of the ink was out. And so there was one time that I was like, I still got plenty of ink. I can just grab one when I get home. Nope. And so I had to switch over to a Sharpie pen. And I was like, this is wrong. I should not be writing things at work with. This is wrong.
Yeah, it gets like only so far, and then it's like I can't do this anymore.
I can't. Which is weird because my other ones, like, they kept going until that thing was gone. Skylar read 2 pages of Little Women, but hate mass market paper book back, so I'm transitioning to the ebook. Got the audio on hold of Libby. Nice. I don't mind mass market paper books aesthetically, but when you're reading them, they do get a bit annoying. Brianna read 25 pages and then watched Michelle's video, also making a big spreadsheet of all the authors that will be at a Polycon so I can make a con TBR. Nice. I need to do that. I'm going to try and get secondhand tickets. We'll see.
What's a Polycon again?
It's a book thing. JL Armentrout.
Oh.
Puts that on.
Okay.
Oh. We're talking. We don't need to go do sprinting right now. I'm gonna go through and double check and see like if they're, because I definitely slept through when tickets were on sale. So we'll see if I can get tickets, but I'm not gonna try too, like, it's not Taylor Swift. I'm not gonna try too hard.
I'm not gonna have a meltdown or anything like that.
It's funny. I looked at the list of authors and I'm like, I'm mostly going to hang out with Rihanna. And then so I'm gonna try.
Where is that?
It's in DC. So I'm gonna try and get a ticket secondhand. But if I don't, I'm not gonna.
You're like, I'll be fine.
I'll be fine. I do want to look over because I know that like who was it? Was it Michelle? No, it was Cassidy. I think it was Cassidy that was talking about, should I just do if I was going to a Polycon, what my TBR would be kind of video. So I may do that because there are some authors on there that like I recognized. But you have to see if I wanted to read any of their books. RK Stumbling Bear started reading Fence Volume 5. And then the husband woke up and we just got back with breakfast. Nice. What was breakfast, RK? You can't mention breakfast and not tell us what was for breakfast. Breakfast,
yes.
The best meal of the day, besides dessert. Scorpio Rising, I read 35 pages and made coffee. Very important. Speaking of coffee, my mother bought a sign that's like, said something, God, I can't, you know what? I'm going to go down and take a picture of it so I can remember what it said. But like, it's like, something about drinking haven't had my coffee. I'm like, Mom, you don't drink coffee. You hate it.
She's like, so I just wanted to be included in the conversation.
Yeah, so Renee read about 3 chapters, really enjoying it. Nice. Let's see. Alex and Brianna, Scorpio Rising would like to know what you rated No Exits. Oh, we've already taken care of that. Okay, cool.
Is No Exit the one is No Exit the one with the thriller?
I don't know this because I know of one No Exit that is like kind of almost like a sci-fi thing about immigration, by a Swana author, I believe. But I don't know this one as much. I just know people were talking about it and enjoying it, and like people that I trust are enjoying it. So, Mari's sitting coffee and got started reading again. It was a bit slow since I was on my phone. It's fine. Things happen. So, Brianna says 5 stars for No Exit. Beth ran their errands, had breakfast, and caught up on my reading.
Ooh, productive.
What's a reading journal, guys? I've never heard of that.
No, I'm all caught up. I'm all good.
It is a thriller. Okay, nice. Mari is the same. I have old wallets that are full with student cards and random receipts. I stuff my receipts in my wallet because I keep telling myself I'm going to keep track of what I spend. And then I don't. I just check my bank balance every now and then.
I do that too.
Doc, have you tried Dr. Grips? They are okay. Hold on, give me a second, because now we have to see what these pens look like. Oh, okay. They're Pilot pens. Nice. They've got like the the pens that have like the squishy rubber kind of handhold or grip on the tip. They're a mechanical pencil or pen that does that. I might have to. Why would a dog need toe grips on their nails, bruh? I got the weirdest things in there. Anyway,
the internet is a weird fucking place.
Like, I can understand, like we should have done this with Sue's, because like they have little caps that you can put on your dog's nails so they don't, or your dog's nails so they don't scratch up floors and stuff. We should have done that with Susie because there are gouges in our my father's beautiful hardwood floors because of my dog.
Should have.
Brianna, you didn't even try to get the Taylor Swift tickets. Cal got tickets and you're like, bye. Cal and I were the ones stressing about getting tickets and having meltdown. Well, Cal didn't have a meltdown. I did. Anyways, I got so mad at tickets. we did all of the stress for you, Brianna. Anyways, Elena says 90 pages in and on chapter 12. Okay. Thrillers are hard. Been disappointed. Happy to hear that No Exit was good. Been disappointed by thrillers as of late. Oh, it's a snowed-in thriller that takes place at a rest stop in the middle of a blizzard. I love it. Case Simmons has joined us. I'm going to work on my to-do list while listening to Winter Wolf by Rachel M. Raithby right after a little more coffee. I am going to go get more tea as soon as we're done here. Susie did that too. Case Simmons says, my dog walks through the house. When my dog walks through the house, he makes a click-clack sound. Susie did that too, especially like on the tile. That whole it's not my fault. Denver was dumb. Anyways, yeah. That whole skedaddle was just a mess. And I think that Taylor should put her significant fortune behind forcing Ticketmaster to let her come up with her own ticketing system.
That would be nice.
Has full control over. Like, I don't like a third party having control over an artist's tickets. I just don't think is a good idea. I'm sorry.
No, because like I've seen a lot of people complain, like they're very valid complaints. Like there was this one creator that I watched where she's like, this is where the disabled seats are compared to where like everybody else can sit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I like that's one of those things that I think you should be able to sorry. Like if someone is disabled, like you do with a plane, you shift things around. Like they get priority boarding and stuff like that. Listen, she's going to be a billionaire after she could just make her own ticketing. The problem is not that like she can make her own ticketing platform right now. The problem is that Ticketmaster, I'm sure you know because you do football. Like Ticketmaster, if you're going to do it through any of these stadiums, you have to go through Ticketmaster. So she would need to actually strike a deal with Ticketmaster that would let her do that. And I think she should. Because they were jacking up those prices. Like people were paying more in fees than they were for her tickets. And I'm just like, this is not right. Just because capitalism can happen does not necessarily
quite literally highway robbery just to go see a concert.
Yeah. And also, like, I know in the UK, I think it's the UK, or maybe it was somewhere they were talking about how they can't resell for more than what they paid for their tickets. So you don't have people doing like the $10,000 tickets, which is absolute. I just.
That's
me.
What?
Maybe I'm too socialist for this, but like I just hate it when people like. I understand doing a markup when it's something that a little bit of a markup when it's something that is high demand. I'm the same way with special editions, but like when you are charging 10, 15, 20 times what you paid for something, I think you're a bad person.
You won't ever catch me anything over $1,000. I'm not. No.
Mm-mm. I wish I had $10,000 to blow on Taylor Swift tickets, and apparently some adults do.
I will just wait for it to come out on Spotify, and I'll listen to it for my appropriate price.
Yeah, I'm hoping that she'll do a live recording like she has with some of her stuff, and then I'm hoping like I know that Reputation was on Netflix. I'm hoping that it will go on Netflix or Disney Plus or whatever. But yeah, she needs like I think she needs. I would not be surprised if she's already in negotiations or started negotiations with Ticketmaster to make it so that she is in control next time. So, anyways, all right. So the timer wants us to sprint some more.
Sounds good because I just fucked up on this card.
Oh no! Well, I think we should. I think we should sprint some more and read some books, potentially, for some of us. So 3, 2, 1, and mute your... Hold on. Wait, there we go. 3, 2, 1, mute your mic. And we're back. Welcome back. Welcome back. I had to make a very difficult decision. And the thumbnail's changed now, but it doesn't, the vision just wasn't popping. So, yeah. So we did, instead of having me blue and the background gray, I did the background the blue and then I'm normal colored. And that just, it looks better. It does. I get it. I know. But it doesn't look like the poster. It's fine.
You're like, that's a bummer.
If I had the ability to, like Taylor, do it the blue, just the blue and the white, it probably would have worked better. But because it's a duotone over like a gradient photo, like there's just too many shades between for it to truly like. But I am happy with it, and hopefully this gets me more views.
As long as you're happy.
Yes. It looks good. It looks good. So I at least know that that's the better looking of the two, even if my vision, it's not the original vision. But how did you do?
Well, I messed up on that card, and it was supposed to be different in size, and I messed up, and I was like, yeah, I don't. At first, I was like, I'm just going to submit it anyway. But then I was like, well, it is size specific, and it is a specialized doodle, and they're paying an extra $3 for it. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna save myself a headache, and I'm just gonna reassign it. But I was like, I'm sorry. It? So then somebody else is gonna get it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. So.
And then because the thing is that when you reassign a card, when you let a card go, you have to give a reason why you can't finish the card. Mm-hmm. And I did it a day it's a advanced day in advance, so they have another day to like actually reassign it, so that's good. But because usually if you try to reassign a card on like the day of, it'll be like, it'll kind of guilt you. It'll bring up a thing that says like, that our customer base, like this will change something about like by not completing this post, you may possibly like something the integrity, blah blah blah. It's basically like a guilting thing of like, so when I was giving my explanation, I was like, I'm sorry, I don't have another one of these, and I messed up and just wanted to save y'all the headache. Okay, bye. Like, just fire me.
I mean, that makes sense. If you don't have the tools to be able to make it, it's better to give them to someone who does. So this is, why are you doing this? Why can't you be normal? Hold on. Oh no, that just made it worse. Just random little things sprouting up.
It's just like, hey, what's up? Well, yeah.
What's up? I want to be difficult.
There's always like a thingy, I was like that one. I'm like, I want to be like Alfalfa Man.
Yeah. So, anyways, let's see how everyone else did. Okay, Mari got 30 pages. Not mad given I was distracted. I get that. I spent 40 minutes working on a thumbnail, so no writing done. It's fine. Brianna got to 95%. Only have about 15 minutes left. Nice. Scorpio Rising read 40 pages. Good for you. I definitely read that as crochet. I was like, finished throwing everything in the crochet. Finished throwing everything in the crock pot and have less than 50 pages left of If the Shoe Fits. Lexi is almost done her book too. Nice. RK finished Fence Volume 5, enjoying the series. 5 pages of book beach read for Skylar. Set up my tabbing plan for the book.
Nice.
I do that. Like I have a key in all of my books that I tab, unless it's like nonfiction and I'm only tabbing in one color. So Beth and her book spent half the sprint decluttering, cleaning, and read 16 pages of A Gathering of Shadows. Let's see. Blue tabs for sad, purple for relatability, pink for good writing or inspiring parts, green for funny, and orange for smut if there is any. I can't. I love that. Brianna is reading the second book in the Lila Green series, Astrid Parker Doesn't Fail.
I think it's called the Bright Falls trilogy.
Okay. Anyways, I usually do like I have quotes, I have ships, I have a color for each of the main characters. One general color for like other characters and one general color for like observations. And then I have a tab for funny.
I didn't have a special color for the characters. Oh my God.
Yeah. I just because like half of what I highlight is the main characters doing something ridiculous. So
shenanigans. We love a good shenanigan.
So it's usually the main character and then the love interest. Unless I'm doing something specific. And then Renee read about 20 more pages and did some cleaning. Nice. We love to see it. Let's see. Are you going to do you have more cards that you've got to do?
No, I'm actually working on my other journal.
We've moved on to journals now. Yay.
Yes, we have. So I had to move some things around from last time. And I finally figured out what my November theme was going to be. So then I wasn't like completely in the lurch. But otherwise, this is what July looks like.
Oh, that's so cute.
It's supposed to be like summer pink and like romance book vibes.
Nice.
It's also like sort of like an 80s theme.
Sometimes you just like you do stuff.
Yeah, you do stuff.
You start with an idea and you just go from there until you're happy with it. And maybe it doesn't end up being entirely the idea you had, but it works.
Right? I don't totally hate it, you know.
Yeah. Sometimes that's the best. That's the best you can do.
It is what it is. Yeah, it is what it is.
Nice. Skylar says, I would just use whatever colors for anything I want to tab, but I'm buddy reading, so I'm tabbing, so it's easier to discuss. That makes sense.
Very considerate.
Yeah. I am really bad about tabbing for group reads and readathons and all of that. But I also usually like at this point, unless I'm running it, I get the book from the library, so you can't really tab. But
that's the only sad thing about it.
Yeah. So is this your normal bullet journal or?
Yes.
Yeah. Nice.
I was cool and I had everything all planned out in advance, and then now I'm backing in it. I'm like, oh, okay.
Maybe I could try something different.
Well, that's the plan, because everything is just kind of like, I've noticing that I've been putting more notes and things like that in here. So I even have like a place where I'm going to put my like content calendars and stuff.
Yeah.
So
at some point I went and I got a bunch of Critical Role washi tape. Do you want to focus on it?
What?
Hi. Yeah.
Oh my God. You're going to have to take a picture of that and show it to me.
Yeah. At some point I have it. So I went crazy. I didn't realize, I went crazy a little bit because it was on sale. So I got it in 3 different colors because they have 3 different colors. One's purple, one's green, one's blue. Only the green one has shiny bits on it. But at some point, we're going to do a Critical Role spread.
That's going to be great.
It's going to be fun. I think I'm not entirely sure what these 2 are for. Okay. One of this is Vox Machina. This is Mighty 9. I was like, what's going on here? I'm confused.
I'm surprised somebody made washi tape of that. Oh my gosh.
This is their official merch. Oh. So I got this from their official site. Like you can see the logo. So anyways, I really enjoy the stuff that they produce. So let's see. Elena got, it's 100. Okay, I thought you said you read 193 pages, and I'm just like, whoa, 193 pages in. I'm almost done with My First Love by My First Love, My Last by Pat Warren on day 10 and 2 days until day 12. Ooh. And perfect timing. Okay, so are we ready for some more spranting?
Yes.
All right, so let me just pop that back to 40. 3, 2, 1. Mute your mic. Oh, it looks like it's just me. All right. Welcome back, guys. I read 3 whole pages. So, oh, I forgot. Hold on. Let me see. Hold on. Okay. Anyways, I can't with these 2 main characters in this book because, like, I figured out what's going to happen. Oh, let's get rid of this. We don't need this anymore. There we go. I figured out what they need to do to break the claim that this goddess has on this character. And it's not what they think it is. Because they're thinking, oh, this is an old god. She's got super antiquated ideas of sex and blah, blah. I'm like, no, you just need to say I love you. You just need to say I love you. That's it. That's what will break the claim. And this is not going to work. You're wasting time. Anyways, how did everyone else do? Like I said, read 3 pages. I did a couple of things on YouTube that needed to get done, scheduled some stuff. So I don't have to think about it. I'm trying to actually have shorts go up to get people to, I don't know, watch my videos more maybe. All that good stuff. And then, I don't know, we'll see. Give me just a second. I think I'm not sure how long the next sprint is going to be. I might do a short one just to kind of wrap things up. But Brianna says, I finished Astrid Parker, filmed a vlog clip, and chose my next. Well, what is your next read? We're missing half of the information there, Brianna. What's your next read? Let's go. Lexi Rose finished If the Shoe Fits, 5 stars. Nice. That gives me hope. Brianna really liked that one. I love it. So, anyways, let's see. If it's just me, I may just jump into the next sprint. But I'm reading. Okay, perfect. So in that case, that answered my question. Cool. So, let's see. City of Stone and Silence by Django Wexler. Is this a reread or is this a new? That's the second book in the one series we read, right? It's over there, but I can't see it because it's backwards. Ship of Smoke and Steel. If I remember correctly, am I correct on that? Am I correct on that? Yes, it's the second one in the YA series. There we go. I just couldn't remember the title. I don't know what the name of the actual. It's like the something city or something like that. I don't know. Doesn't matter. Interesting. Yeah, I have to pick that up at some point. I was gonna say something, but I can't say that because it's a surprise. Anyways, I am going to just skip to the next sprint since it's just me, and I feel like we should do the last sprint, and then I don't know. I want to take a nap, honestly, but give it just a minute. Let me get it there. Boom. We did it. We did it. Honestly, his series titles are off. Hold on. I've got to look this up because I don't remember. It's not awful. It's a Goodreads. We want Goodreads. It's a mid-tier series title. It's not the worst thing I've ever heard, but do you want to log in? Another fucking Goodreads. You know what? I have a phone, and oh, there we go. There we go. That's much better. Ship of Smoke and Wells of Sorcery. It makes it makes sense based if you know the series. Hold on, Ashes of the Sun. I could actually just of Sun. Burning Blade and Silver Eye is the name. That's not a very like it's not even that. It's just that it's not descriptive at all. Like, it doesn't tell you shit about what that book's about. Nadim, I have had my dinner. I listened to 25% of the book. It's utterly captivating. Nice. And I got YA book with a C, and my selections are limited. Oh no. No, it doesn't. Burning Blade and Silver Eye. That doesn't tell you. That doesn't tell you anything about the series at all. It's just like two names. Like, what's the point of just two names? Come on, guys. Be smarter than that, Django. Kay Simmons got through 5 chapters and made the bed. Nice. I tackled that. I tackled that earlier because I was going to be on camera. So that's always fun. Anyways, let me pull up the timer. Let's remove that. Let's put up the little banner telling people this is the last sprint. And then we will go from there. Hold on. So 3, 2, 1. I'll see you guys. There's no one to mute their mic. So 3, 2, 1, go. hello. I think potentially it's just me at this point. Anybody left in the chat? Anybody? How did we do? If we are, pause. I took 30 minutes to get through 2 pages because this book, like, I know what the solution currently is. We read 10 pages that round. I know what the solution is. I know what she has to do to make this stop. And they, of course, go to the option that both of them are the least comfortable with. So, anyways, let's see. Brianna listened to 9% of City of Stone in silence. Lexi didn't read, but folded laundry and is making beer cheese fries for lunch. Nice. I will give people a little bit more time to come and check out stuff. If anybody's wondering, the view count on my video went up 10 views after I changed that thumbnail. So it was the correct decision. And let's see, is there anything else? Okay, so I did add links to Thor and Aoife's most recent video in the description box. If you've been here since the beginning, you probably will need to refresh. Actually, if you've been here since the beginning of the last sprint, you'll need to refresh. But their videos are linked down below. Also, my newest video is linked down below, which is a reading vlog where I read like 5 of my 10 most favorite books of the year in that reading vlog. It's a ride. Like, it is a testament. Like, it's a really good example of why I don't make my favorites of the year list until after December 31st, because every year consistently I read something that I absolutely adore. So anyways, Scorpio Rising ran to Dunkin' and Taco Bell. Nice. I love both of those places. Taco Bell fed me a lot during college because of that $1 menu. Just beautiful. So anyways, I will not be here next Saturday. I'm going to be in Orlando for Booknet Fest. I just created a new type of porn. I will be in Orlando for Booknet Fest. So if you're going to be there, come say hi. I will be there somewhere. And then the week after, which is June 24th, I am probably going to do the sprints in the afternoon and or evening. Yeah, I don't go there as often just because if I'm going to have tacos, I make them at home. And then I tend to like there's a lot of other restaurants that I cannot make at home. Like making the food at home is too difficult. So, although I don't eat tacos as much as I used to, there's also that. So, anyways, where was I, guys? The 24th. I don't know what time I'm doing sprints, but it's gonna be sometime in the afternoon or evening, because someone else is. Yeah. It's funny. There's one near where I work as well. So, anyways, long story short, different time the next time we have sprints, but then we'll be back to 9:30 in the morning. So thank you, Nadim. You have a great, I hope you sleep well, honestly. Good night to you. And good day, good evening, good afternoon to everyone else. Thank you for joining me, and have a great rest of your day, evening, weekend, whatever it is. That is it for now, my friends. I will happy reading, and I will see you later when we will talk about more wordy, nerdy things.